it's Be Crafty Creation here with another video for you this week on how to do layers or how to clean a background that is just not working for you on Design Space. Today I'm going to show you a little example of what I'm talking about because I was having trouble with a particular image that I was trying to upload on Design Space, and let's just get to it. So I go to Design Space and I hit upload. And I'm going to upload the image. This is the image I was trying to work with. So when I was clicking simple, and of course you would think that this would upload and try to clean it, but for somehow, I don't know what's the reason of this image that it was just not giving me what I want. Even if I click simple, every area that I was clicking on was the area that was going to cut, but I don't want that. So I didn't want to go through the struggle of clicking on each little box to clean out the image. I don't know if it's just this particular image or it's just Design Space, but I tried several things and it didn't work. So of course I'm gonna go work with my Inkscape. For me, it's just easier to clean it like that, even though if it takes a little longer, but I know that my cuts are going to be clean and I know that I'm going to have the layers that I need to work with to create what I want. So let's head over to Inkscape here. This is what I want. I worked with it earlier, so I'm going to show you how to do it because I'm going to show you how the image is actually. So I'm going to import it. Okay, so here's the image. And first thing I want to do is do the trace bitmap. I am going to make sure that I remove the background and I just have the outline. And I'm going to go to Path, Trace Bitmap, and I'm going to do a scan. You could do high, low, it doesn't matter. I'm going to do 7. It doesn't really matter because there's no color to it, but okay. So it doesn't have any color, so you're good with that. So now I'm going to remove this one. The back one is the one that I don't want. So I'm just going to hit delete. Okay, so I just hit delete on that one, and I am going to get rid of this box because I don't need it. So I am just going to work with this. So let me move this a little bit down over here because I'm going to put the layers in here, the ones that I want to use, or the layer that I want to use, because I'm going to break this down one by one. I don't want this one or this one, and I'm going to show you how to make this layer a little bit thicker. So I think I want this one here. So I'm going to get rid of all this because this is just layer after layer after layer after layer after layer, and I don't need it. Okay, so let's delete that. You highlight the whole thing and just hit delete. Make sure that there's no white box because sometimes it seems to hide between the background of this canvas. So this is what I'm going to work with, and I'm going to zoom in because let's say I want to get rid of this line here because I don't want it to cut that small piece. So what I'm going to do is hit the little arrow here, and I am going to highlight this area by double clicking here, and I'm going to drag a box. And once you drag a box, the blue nodes come up here, and that's when you could hit delete and it deletes by itself. Let's say that I want to make this line a little bit bigger or thicker. So what I'm going to do is just make it, stretch it out back. Once you click on it with the nodes, you could click back and you will have room to play around with. Okay, let's click out. Okay, that looks good to me. Okay, that looks much better. Okay, so now let me zoom back out. Remember, the plus and the negative means to zoom in and zoom out from your keypad. So now what I want to do is have this whole outline to be a little bit thicker. So I am going to go to the fill area. I think on your side is, on your end, it's a bucket. Mine's is a drop of water. So I'm going to hit the color and I'm going to hit the bucket or the drop of water, and you get the little bucket here. So what I'm going to do is click on that black line to make it thicker. And that's too much. So what happened here is that I didn't change this to inches. And I'm going to go ahead and Control C to delete what I just did. So what I'm going to do is change this to inches. You're gonna, once you click this button here for the bucket, you're gonna get this here. And you're gonna work with this, the shrink. The girl in the shrink, which is what's gonna fill inside the image. So I have it at 13, and I'm gonna see how it's gonna come out with 13.17. Okay, let's change the color. And I am gonna move it back. How do you move it back? You go to this here and you move back. Okay, that's not bad. I like it like that. It's fine. It doesn't bother me. So I'm gonna do that. But what I wanted to do first was, I hit delete on that one because I'm not gonna do that. What I'm gonna do first is actually make this line, like I said before, I want to make this line, the line of this ice cream a little bit thicker. So when I cut it, it's not that thin actually. So you click on it and that's perfect. You could actually do this one here too. You click the black and you go to the bucket or the drop of water and you click on that area. There you go. Now you could fill in the inside. Let's say I want this brown, right? And then I want this, you could click there and fill it in, and then you could change the color. Let's say I want it pink, and there you go. That's how you do it. It's so simple to make. Let's do another one. And let's do another one. Oh, because I'm gonna have to get rid of the one that we had in the back because I already did a new one. When I fill in the line to make it thicker, it made a new one. So we're gonna do that again because this one belongs for this one here. Click this one, move to the front, you put it there, and you cut this one here, and you put this one there. Now let's do another one with this one. Let's do the bucket and choose a color. And you hit that, you hit this one here. Now you click the selection, you move it to the side, and if this is enough of the ice creams you're gonna do, you click this one away, or if you want it that thin, then you could use that one. I'm gonna move this to this side. And I'm gonna do this fill yellow, and I am going to do this brown. So I'm gonna change that to brown. And that's it. That's all you have to do to make this a design, send it to Design Space. Okay, so now we file save as ice cream 33. You change it to plain SVG, save it, and let's jump on to Design Space. Let's upload it. Ice cream 33. Here's all the ice creams I was working on and I just did right now. The three in the top were the ones that I had already done, and the two in the top is the ones I just did with you. And you could ungroup the whole thing. And here are your ice creams. You could use this for vinyl, you could use this for cardstock, your cake toppers, a big off the mat ice cream. This would be perfect for a party. And once you cut it, everything comes out however you want. I forgot to show you how to do a solid black one. So let me go back onto Inkscape. Let's say that you want this to be cut with 110 cardstock, and all of these colorful ones are going to be cut with 65 pound. So let's do this one. This one here, I'm going to change it to be 110 cardstock. So a whole plain black or whatever color you want to use. So what I'm going to do is go back to the bucket or the drop of water, and I'm going to hit black to fill in. Again, don't forget to move this to change the growth or the shrink of the filling. So I'm going to do inches, and I am going to fill that in. And then what you want to do is you're going to hit the select, you're going to select that and the one that you just did and the back part. And then now you're going to go path and then union, and it becomes one whole thing. And that's what you get for this one here. You're going to get this because I want this to be sturdy, so I want this to be 110 pound, and these are going to be 65-pound paper. That's pretty much it. It's so simple. You guys could create this with many other images that have a background that you can upload on Design Space, or that you need layers like this to create for your cardstock, for your vinyl. It's so simple. If you guys have any questions, let me know down below. If not, if you haven't followed me on Instagram, I answer you through there as well if you guys have any questions. All right. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next time.